Hey everybody, how are you? Hope wherever you are, you're having a great day. It's that time again to start talking about the things that are my favorite items from 2015. Now, there's a lot of items that I use, and there's some that just came in at the last part of the year, and I'm not going to include those because they haven't withstood the time-tested evaluation part of it. And when I'm looking at things like what are my favorite things, it's got to be things that pop to my brain, my mind really quickly. So like for hair care, what is a shampoo and conditioner, skin care, those kind of things. And those are the ones that I have used all year long that just seem to withstand the competition that keeps them at the top of the list. So I'm gonna go through things really quickly so that this video is not long. Okay, it's not going to be like a movie or a docudrama. Don't want to do that. So let's get started. Okay, hair care. Follicleanse shampoo and conditioner. I've talked about it before. I'll leave the review down below, but I do like the shampoo and conditioner. I get great hair days. I'm a hair abuser, I admit it, but this just leaves my hair feeling soft, smooth, shiny, and no itchy scalp. I really do like it, and it doesn't fade the color. Gotta love that. Okay, skincare. I've talked about this little device so many times. This is my Foreo Luna. Use it every day. I've used this now for probably about a year and a half. I've only had to charge it once. This just works great. I use it with my Purity cleanser, 1 drop on this, and then you can do your whole face and neck. It works great. These two are a great combination. And with the Purity, it doesn't leave your skin feeling tight or stripped of all its natural oils. So between these two, I get great skin days, and I really do like both of them. Now, heaven forbid if I do get a pimple, that's kind of like traumatic because that's the last thing you want. And it seems like when I do get them, they look like eruptions. But for several months, I'm going to say for at least 8 months, so that's more than several, I have been using a generic betadine solution. What got me thinking about this was watching a medical show one night, and before they're doing surgery, they're wiping the betadine all over the patient and everything. So, and it's to fight germs, bacteria, all of that. And I thought, okay, why wouldn't that work on a pimple? So I started dabbing this on when I've had a pimple because I do travel a lot, and that can cause my skin to break out. This helps clear up my skin so fast without any irritation or side effects. So some acne cream, can really dry it out, and then you got the flaky area. I don't have a problem with this. So if you're looking for something, you might give this a shot. It's not expensive, and it works great. You can also use it on cuts too. Okay, makeup remover. I've talked about this so many times before, and this is the Boots number 7. Beautiful skin. Love it. Works great for me. Okay, let's go to eye drops. I got all these things sitting here. I've talked about before my Sustain Balance. These little drops work great. I have dry eye, allergy eyes. This really works for me. Use it in the morning and in the evening, and I don't have a problem with my eyes. And it worked on my little Cocker Spaniel, Baxter. He has dry eye too, and this doesn't cause him any problems. It helped his dry eyes tremendously. Okay, let's go on to foundation. I've bought several foundations. It seems like it was the year of eyeshadow palettes and foundation for me, I guess. I go through, it seems like cycles. Do you? Well, there's a couple of foundations that I really do like, and the first one is the Too Faced Born This Way. I don't want to wear a foundation that is so heavy that it looks like, I have a mask on or something. I still want my skin to look real. And this just makes your skin look so much better than it really is. And I know some people love it. Some people are like, no, it's not that great. I have oily skin and it worked great for me. So I do like this foundation. The other one is the Cover FX Custom Drops. You can turn anything into a foundation if you want to put a drop in with your BB cream or your moisturizer or your primer. This works great. If you have a foundation that is so sheer, but you'd like a little bit more coverage, add a drop of this to it, and you can make the foundation that you want for your skin for that day. And that's what I like about it. You can use it with different things depending on your skin condition, the weather, where you're going to be, everything. But this is great. Let's go to some makeup brushes. Now, it's a $3 brush. I got two $3 brushes that I really like. And these are by e.l.f. This is the powder brush and this is a concealer brush. $3. These work great. I've washed the heck out of them. I've used the heck out of them and they don't shed, nothing. I just really like them. And for $3, I don't think they could be beat. Foundation brush. I have talked about this before and I've done a review on it and I'll leave it below. Plus I'll leave you a discount code down below. It's a Beauty Junkies. This is the flat top Kabuki. I use this for my foundation. In fact, I've used 2 of them this year because I basically wore out the first one. I used it so much. This is just a great foundation brush. It blends everything out so nicely and it's not expensive. So if you're looking for a foundation brush, I like this one better than the much more expensive ones that I have. It just works great for my skin. Another Beauty Junkies brush that I use every day, and this is their eyebrow brush. It has a spoolie on one end and it has the angled on the other end. Both are great. I like the angled end for like eyeliner. I'll take a black eyeshadow and dip it and then draw it on. I am not much of an eyeliner person because to me, I think it's pretty harsh on my eyes. And the eyeshadow is just a softer look and I like it. I like, you know, I use both ends. So Beauty Junkies eyebrow brush, another good one. The last brush I want to talk about is, this is the Real Techniques, and I don't know what it's called because I've used it so much that there's no name on it. Just kind of a small domed brush. I use this to pat powder on under my eyes when I'm like setting my concealer. Works great. So let's go on to concealer since we just talked about it. My favorite has to be Urban Decay Naked Skin. I've talked about it, talked about it, talked about it. This is just the concealer that I prefer. I've bought others, quite a few this year. I keep going back to this one. I like this one the most. It works the best on me. Let's talk about eyeshadows. Got a lot of eyeshadow palettes this year. I bought so many. I'll never get through all of them, but the one that stands out that is great for travel and great for every day, for that dramatic look, and this is the Kat Von D Shade and Light. I just think this is a beautiful eyeshadow palette. They're all matte, they're easy to work with, they're blendable, everything, and you can get so many great looks with it. I just really like this palette. It is well worth the money to me. Let's go to powder, setting powder. The ones I use around my eyes, and sometimes if I'm traveling, if I forget to take the other one, it's the Laura Mercier. This is the loose powder, just very nice. And it doesn't, when you're, setting your concealer, so it doesn't look cakey, chalky, or anything like that. It's just a very nice, finely milled powder. Works great. Now, I like my bargain stuff too, and the one, because I do have oily skin in the warm months, and with my travels I do have to go down south at least once a month, and my skin gets oily. But the Rimmel Stay Matte really does help control the oil and shine on my face. It's a great setting powder. It's great at absorbing that shine, because I just don't want to look shiny, and this helps keep the shine away, and it's affordable. I've gone through I don't know how many of these different little compacts of it. There goes the dogs. But this is great. Oh, they're my favorite things for 2015 too. There's 4 of them. Let's go to bronzers. There's 3 of them, and I couldn't decide because I've used all of them kind of equally, but they're different price points. This one, so inexpensive, but it's so good, and this is the Milani, and this is the Fake Tan bronzer. And I like this darker side too because it's kind of has that little bit of a grayish undertone for contouring. It works great. This is a very hard powder, so it's not like when you're dipping your brush and you're going to kick up a lot of dust. That does not happen. This just works great, and it's so affordable. I do like it. The other affordable one is by Physicians Formula, and this is their Mineral Wear Talc-Free bronzer, and it has a swirl of color in it. I just think it's a beautiful bronzer. This is a great one because it's got that little bit of pink in it that if you dust it on your cheeks on days that you don't want to wear blush or something, you can get away with it. It gives you that sun-kissed look. And isn't that what we want? I do like it. It's affordable. Now the one that I like it. And I know a lot of people do, Benefit Hoola. I like it too because there's no shine to it or anything. It's just a great bronzer. It's a little more expensive, but as you can see, I've used the heck out of this one. I have a backup. It just is a beautiful color for that sun-kissed look. I do like it. Okay, let's go to highlighters. And I've done a video on this and compared it to some high-end dupes. But this one, for the money, it's the Physicians Formula. This is the Warm Nude. Beautiful colors. And this is a dupe for so many high-end highlighters. You don't have to break the bank to get a great highlighter, and it takes so little. You can use it as a highlighter on your eyes, wherever you want to use it, to give yourself that little bit of sparkle. It's beautiful and affordable. Okay, we're getting down to some of the last ones. Let's talk about blushes. I got two that are very affordable, and they're the same brand, but I'm just going to show them both. And this is the Milani blushes. These are the matte blushes that they have. I've got them in, this one is Tea Rose, just a beautiful color. Takes so little. It's a harder blush, so you're not kicking up a lot of powder, but it just looks beautiful on the skin. And the other one is Romantic Rose. And you can see my roses are starting to go away. But for the price, there's a lot of product here, and they're just beautiful on the skin. The other one I do like, and I wear a lot, and I'm wearing it today, is Benefit's Dallas. I think this is a beautiful blush. It's a really deep, plummy, kind of a dusty color, and I think it's just beautiful on the skin without looking over blushed. Does that make sense? Because it seems like sometimes things are so pink that it's just like, woof, there's a streak there. This is just a beautiful, more natural look, and I just love this blush. But I love all three of them. Okay, we're getting down to the last ones. Urban Decay Setting Spray, and this is the All-Nighter. Hold your makeup on for as long as you need it to stay on without smearing, smudging, or anything else. Love it. Okay, lip balm, Avon's Moisture Therapy. Just keeps your lips from being chapped. And as much as I fly and stay in hotel rooms, dry lips is a hazard. This keeps it from being dry and chapped. Eyeshadow primer. This is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. Just a nice one. I got this, I think, when I bought some palette or something like that, but I do like it. It takes so little and works great. Okay, last two things are for the eyes. This is an affordable eye pencil, and this is the Milani, and it's what the Supreme Kohl Kajal, however you pronounce it, pencil, black. It just goes on. It's affordable. It lasts. It works great. Love it. The last thing is a mascara that I do really like, and this is the Tarte Gifted, the Amazonian Clay mascara. I like this one the best of all the Tarte mascaras, and I've used several of those, but this one is my favorite. Just makes your lashes look great. And let's see, did I mention chocolate? Gosh, how could I go without a favorite having a chocolate? Godiva 85%. You know, it's supposed to be good for you, heart smart, you know, antioxidants, and I swear this has good properties for your skin. Well, I can justify dark chocolate for anything, but I love this 85% dark chocolate. So I know that was a lot of things. I went through it really quick. If there's anything you want to know any more about, please let me know. I'd love to know what some of your favorite things were for 2015. Yeah, like I said, these are my products. My dogs are my favorite, and you guys that are subscribers, you're also my favorite. So thank you so much for subscribing. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Till the next video, have a great day, and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.